Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Aries Only, where I channel messages for Aries only. Today we're doing a reading. We're going to see how your person's feeling about you. That's what I'm planning on titling this reading, but I also want to see like what's going on with them, like in their lives basically. So we're going to try to get a sense of that as well. So let's go ahead. Let me get one of these advice cards. It's basically for them, like if they were to get advice, like what would it say? So also let's set an intention that, you know, we don't want to be too nosy. If there's something that they're ashamed of that they're still working through, we don't want to butt into it too much. So I don't want to be like, you know, disrespecting their personal, you know, preferences or boundaries or whatever, but you know, whatever like spirit thinks we need to know, their spirit guides, check in with them if it's okay. Like, all right, we don't want to be like rude, you know. All right, so let's see. What advice would they most need right now, Spirit? What's going on with Aries person right now? What would be the advice that they would most need? Okay, let's just hold this for a second and get a couple like advice cards and just like more of like soul cards and kind of just see what's going on here. Going on with Aries person. Okay, what like advice would they need? What do we need to know about what's going on with them right now? What is going on with them? Okay, just nope, that's two. Let's give me one please. What's going on with Aries person right now? Okay, and one of these. Overview. What do we need to know? Okay. And I think we're good there. Do I want to get anything else right now? Right now, no, but obviously more later. So let's see. Sometimes, oh my God, sometimes the heart knows in a way the logical mind can't. That's funny because I shuffled a song for this reading. And I was like, how are they feeling about the, you know, Aries watching? And the song that I got was Don't Know Much by Aaron Neville and Linda Ronstadt, I think, where it's like, I don't know much, but I know I love you. That's kind of like reminding me of this card. Sometimes the heart knows in a way the logical mind can't. And all right, well, let's just see what else came out. But I feel like it's already kind of like resonating, so I do like that. Keep that there. It says, morning, the world awaits you. Okay, so there's like fresh start energy. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift. One change after another, you are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Okay. And the return, a new story, you decide, alignment. It's all coming together. Okay, so I feel like we have this fresh start energy, and it seems like your masculine has like a positive feeling about it. A new story, it's coming together. They feel like things are falling into place. Definitely their heart is engaged here because I feel like that the premise or the gist of that song, Don't Know Much, there's parts of that song, I don't really know it that well. Again, the song I just have downloaded, but I never listened to, but it's like, look at this life, don't know where it's going. His voice is so crazy. Aaron Neville. One time I saw this thing where Jimmy Fallon was like making fun of his voice. It was so funny. I just thought of that. I think it, anyway, just you can Google that if you want. It was like really funny. But yeah, like it's like almost like where they don't know where their life is going, but they're learning to like kind of like enjoy the ride, you know, kind of like that. And also recognizing that all they have to do is basically like listen to their heart and then make decisions like accordingly. And I feel like they have this feeling of like they're chilling, they're relaxing, they're excited about their life. It's like happy anticipation, but in a calm way. There's like sunshiny colors. Yeah, we have this awakening energy on the bottom of the deck to a new way of being, integration. I feel like they spent a lot of time like letting go of the old. It's like they hit the reset button and they cleared out the old so that there was room for the new available. And that's kind of like the vibe of this Capricorn full moon. I feel like they have taken in the energy of this full moon, and they're I don't know, it's like they are starting and they're realizing how like certain things in their life, like they don't really miss. It's like they're preparing. So I feel like they're almost like preparing, at least in some way, like they see their connection with you as some sort of a goal that they have in mind, like for themselves later, I would say. I feel like they spent a lot of time like on their own, but it's almost like they realize that they can't really plan everything out. Again, sometimes the heart knows in a way the logical mind can't. So I feel as though this isn't something that they've logically came to a conclusion to. They've just finally like learned how to like accept their feelings, basically. So let's see what they're feeling towards you more specifically. Let's get some more cards here. Maybe I'll put this like up here. All right, how are they feeling? Oh, are some of these flipped or no? They're okay. I was just doing it the wrong way. How is Aries person? What is their current feeling towards Aries right now? What is their overall feeling here for Aries? Okay. Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yeah, they're very like drawn to you right now. Like, again, their heart is talking to them. Like, they really miss you. I feel like physically they could just maybe be thinking about returning to you, or this could be just like, this is really, I feel them like returning to themselves, their true self, or just like getting back in touch with their feelings. Not even like true self as if like the person they were before wasn't their true self, because that was a part of them too, obviously, you know. That was the true them too, but maybe a part of them that they're like, that's part of the thing that they're letting go of, like their old idea of themselves. Again, this Capricorn full moon reading was a lot about that, so I feel like they could really be like being affected by that energy, especially if they are a cardinal sign, which the cardinal signs are Capricorn, obviously, Aries, Libra, and Cancer. So romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Yeah, it's like their heart's been jolted, their heart's been ignited and engaged here. Again, with the, it's almost like your passion is like, I see this as like you're healing, and like maybe they still have some way to go here, but they're definitely, it's like catching on here. Let's see what else we can get. Let me get some of these. What's the energy that the masculine is in currently, in general, just in general? What is the masculine's current energy, spirit? Okay. Oh, I like that. Visionary and Avenger. Okay. What is the masculine? Okay. Messiah, serving humanity with humility. And then what is the energy that what's that would represent the way they're feeling about Aries right now? How are they feeling towards Aries? Artist. Okay. So expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. If you do any artwork, or you write, or you put your work out there somehow, this could be just like a very literal representation. Like they are like looking at your work, they are looking at your art, they're looking at your whatever you're putting out in the world. This could also just be in reference to the way you see the world. And you know, sometimes you could tell that by like the memes somebody posts, or the quotes that they, you know, whatever, the songs, things like that. So I feel like they inspiring others to see life symbolically. Maybe this could even just be you, the way you live your life. They're very like interested in it. Like they're feeling that you're an artist. They're feeling that you, I'm getting a sense of grace. I'm getting a sense of like creativity. Even like maybe the way you live your life is a little bit unconventional and outside of the box. And they're, again, maybe there was somebody that wasn't really changeable. They weren't adaptable before. This is talking a lot about how they're learning how to adapt and grow. So it's almost like they see that maybe you know how to do that. You like maybe are like, they see you as this artist. When you think of an artist, okay, it's not like a CEO, you know what I mean? An artist is kind of known for being a little messier, a little bit like, you know, they don't live inside, like they're a little outside the box, like the conventional boxes of life, you know. And maybe this person was very conventional, and they were almost maybe surprised that they were drawn to you in a way, because they're like, oh wow, this person's opposite for me. Maybe they always had this idea of somebody that they would end up with, and then their heart was engaged here. That's what maybe this is talking about. The logical mind can't. Maybe they kind of fought at this for a little while because you weren't like the typical type that they had in mind, but at the same time they're magnetic. They were very drawn to you, and this way of life like intrigued them, even if it like scared them a little bit, you know what I mean? And it was almost like they were put off by it at the same time, but it also like drew them in. This says Messiah, serving humanity with humility. So I feel like with that's what's going on in their life right now. I feel like this is them kind of deflating their head a little bit and maybe wanting to humble themselves and realize almost that they're not God or something like that. Like they don't always know what's best for their life. I feel like this could be them maybe like also connecting with a higher power or something like that. Martyr, destroyer. Yeah. I don't know, Don Juan. I feel like this could just be them trying to like live with a more moral. What's the Messiah? Isn't like the Messiah Jesus? Like, I mean, at least in Christianity, I don't really know, but I feel like the Messiah is somebody that comes and like has a message that they have to like share with people or something. Let's like get a clarifier for this. Some of these cards I like kind of hate. The Chariot. I feel like with the Chariot, that could speak to like movement. It's also ruled by Cancer, and we have the Moon here, which is also ruled by Cancer. So maybe they've been feeling a lot on their heart and they want to share it, because I feel like the Messiah is something about a message. So does this pertain to Aries? Who do they want to share this message with? Is it Aries? Is it, let's see, the Devil and the Eight of Cups? Maybe they want to explain some of their past behavior. Maybe they want to explain why they left before. We have the Six of Swords. Again, we had the Chariot, which is about movement. So it's almost like they want to, Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they want to like almost, with the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords, that to me is like, oh, this is the Nine of Cups, by the way, not the Seven, sorry. But we do have a progression going from the 8 to the 9 of Cups. So I feel almost like they walked away. Oh, I feel like it's saying like they want to explain how like kind of like their journey. That's what I'm getting. Like they want to explain their journey here. I feel like there was like an abrupt ending between the two of you, and I feel like you guys were caught in like some sort of cycle, some like not good cycle. And I feel like you finally maybe broke free from it, and I feel like you maybe walked away or sailed away here. Even if they kind of ghosted you or something, it's like you maybe cut off contact with them, like by blocking them or by like not answering them the last time they like reached out to you or something like that. And it's almost like they got what they wanted. But now I think they're worried about the competition is something that I'm getting. I think they think that you have like a lot of people like coming at you, having offers. And I think that's something that they're really worried about. They're like, you know what? I can't blame this person because I had my chance with them and I messed it up. So let's see if we can get more. What is going on here with this masculine? How is he feeling about the feminine? Let me just put these like up here if they'll stay. Oh. How is this masculine feeling about the feminine right now? Guilt, intense guilt. Interesting. Here, let's see. The intensity of a true, let's leave these two. I almost like want to, and then we have tested here. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. The intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows, and then guilt. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. No, you know what? I really only wanted to get one. I'm sorry. But all right, let's remember that. Because I have a couple other decks I want to get, and then I'm going to have to get two of everything. All right, what is Aries person feeling? Okay, attraction. Divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. Yeah, like these superficial things, like the artist thing. Again, you don't have to be like a freaking artist, but just kind of like a little bit unconventional. Oh, you know what song it's reminding me of? Do you ever hear that song? Rosemary, love goes where my rosemary, love grows where my rosemary goes. It's kind of like reminding me of that vibe, where it's like, she ain't got no money, her clothes are kind of funny, her hair is kind of wild and free. I hate like saying lyrics because I feel like they're so corny unless you're like actually listening to the song, or like it's very cringy. But okay, and receptive, be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. I feel like they're very open to this now. They're very like drawn to you now. So I feel like you're probably like in a magnetic energy. I like want to do a reading like that. Like, how magnetic are you? That's something I've been wanting to do for the ladies. All right. Well, it seems like you're pretty, maybe you don't need it, and that's why I didn't do it. Because it seems like you are in a magnetic energy. So let's see, what else? What is Aries person feeling towards Aries right now? Transformation, battle of head versus heart. That's so interesting. Sometimes the heart knows in a way the logical mind can't. This is like the core of what's going on with them right now. Look, speak your truth, express yourself. I feel like they're really trying to figure out like the best way to maybe, like, what would I even say kind of a thing. How could I express what's in my heart? Yeah, good luck. I don't know. All right, what else? But they are trying to change. Oh, attraction again. Look, but we're going to get rid of this. And love yourself first. All right, what's going on? How? Oh, attraction. Yeah, wow. We have 2 cards about attraction. So, and the passion, you know. So, oof, they're feeling very magnetically drawn to you. And then love yourself first. So, I feel like they have really taken a lot of time to do that here. Let's see. What else? What's going on? How is Aries person feeling? Okay, coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. Obviously, this person does not see you as just a friend with attraction coming out twice, but maybe, oh, maybe that's what they're thinking. That's the solution that they're thinking of, to maybe like approach it as a friend, or maybe like, again, we were talking about if this is somebody like from your past and they ghosted you, maybe they want to rekindle like as a friend. If this isn't somebody from your past, I was kind of speaking about it as if it was like from the start, but this also could be just like a crush, and like, you know, they could see you as somebody unconventional. Oh my god, I kind of like that person. They haven't made a move, but they've like thought about it. Maybe you started dating somebody else and then they got what they wanted, and then they were like, you know what, like actually I do want to ask this person out. But I feel like there was that kind of like battle within themselves where they didn't think it made sense on paper, but it felt right to them, if that makes sense. But they thought there would be issues or problems, but they're now willing to maybe like explore it a little more with the coffee cup. Maybe they're like, oh, like want to like catch up. I don't know if you're still in a relationship, maybe they shouldn't do that, but if that was, you know, a thing here. But yeah, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, a fresh start. There's that energy here, preparing for union. So I feel like that's what they want to happen. Let's look at your guys' connection here, like a little past, present, future thing. And then we'll get tarot. What was the past of this connection, Spirit? House 2, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Yeah, they were very concerned with that, I would say. Like a lot of like outside things were affecting, I didn't even ask, but we'll just keep it. That's the present, Jupiter, grow and expand, and I do feel like that resonates for what I've been seeing here. Future, the moon. Very interesting. Satisfy emotional needs, it says. Nurture self and others. And house 8, transformation, karma, facing fears. So it's like subconsciously and this is about the subconscious. So I think they have been facing a lot. They're facing a lot of their fears. They're trying to grow emotionally here. And I think they weren't really listening to their heart in the past. They maybe had more concerns about physical security and material and things like that. Maybe they felt that they needed these physical representations of like wealth or money or status in order to like feel better about themselves here. That's really all they cared about achieving. And the way that sometimes, especially if this is a man we're talking about, I hate to stereotype, but a lot of times like you know, men are really like, they want the flashy car, they want, and not that women don't want those things too, but I mean, I feel like women are more inclined, and not all women, I'm not trying to speak for all women, but just like the stereotype of women, I should say, is like, oh, they want a boyfriend, they want love, you know, blah blah blah. But a lot of times if there are insecurities, like they're like on the hunt for somebody, and that's why a lot of times I feel like women sort of like accept less than behavior, because maybe they don't like know their own worth, they don't realize how beautiful they are and how much they bring to the table here. Sometimes, you know, you work that out by being in these crappy relationships, but like that could be an expression of their own low self-esteem too, trying to have somebody just to come in and make them feel better about themselves, such as the masculine can do with like physical possessions and status, more like, you know, masculine values here. So I mean, again, it could be interchangeable. Women could want, you know, money for these reasons, and men could want relationships for these reasons too, but just stereotypes I'm talking about. So yeah, I feel like this is like really big news. Like this is like exciting, like they're in the future, and I'm almost like looking at this like from their perspective, because I'm trying to see like what's going on with them and like their life and how they're kind of like seeing the relationship. So I feel like this is where they're at. They are expanding and growing. Yeah, so that's good. I feel like things are going pretty good for them, and they're excited about the future. So let's see, what are they thinking about the feminine right now? What are they think? Oh, that's the Hanged Man and the Star. But what are they thinking about the feminine right now? Okay. The Seven of Swords with the Lovers. Okay. And what are they? Let me like move this up. Okay. What are they feeling towards the feminine right now? Hello, Kiki. Ace of Swords. Okay. And I know we already did this with these, but how are they seeing the feminine right now? Oh. Strength and the Knight of Swords. Okay. How is Aries person seeing? Why am I calling you the feminine? Seeing Aries right now. How is Aries person seeing Aries right now? Feminine or masculine? How is Aries person? The High Priestess, the Star, again, and the Hanged Man. How is Aries person seeing Aries? The Hanged Man. And the Star on the bottom of the deck again. That like keeps wanting to come out. So I feel like if you are some sort of an artist or some sort of like whatever, you have some sort of work that is out there, like they really are a big fan of it. I feel like it almost like makes them think differently. Or like changes their perspective if it's something like written or something like that. Like with the Aquarius energy, especially if it's something like out of the box, again, like we were talking about, like a lot of times like Aquarius, like Rosemary from that song is probably an Aquarius. I would guess, based on what she sounds like. But even so, he's saying, but it's so cute because like people want to just judge by her appearance, but basically like there's like, she spreads love everywhere she goes or something like that. And I feel like just by being nice, you don't even have to have like a platform or something like that, but they're thinking about how you shine and you're just beautiful, like such a beautiful person. Okay, so the Hanged Man, and how are they seeing themselves? The Six of Pentacles I saw on the Two of Wands. How is Aries person seeing themselves right now? Strength. Ooh, I feel like they want to come in and show you like a new side of them. Almost like they want to like comfort you, not rescue you, comfort you. Beautiful. And what are their intentions towards Aries? The Eight of Pentacles. Okay. With the Knight of Cups. Okay. And their next actions towards Aries. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so it seems like they feel that it's not the right time, like quite yet, if their next action, or maybe they do, but then they're gonna like reassess or something and feel like they need more time to like wait here. We have the Fool for their next action. So I feel like when they feel the time is right, they're just gonna jump. But like, what is holding them up? Like, why? The Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm almost getting like, I think this is Saturn and Pisces. Are they dealing with some sort of consequence for something, or like they physically, they can't, like for instance, say they got like with, oh, with the Eight of Cups, like a DUI or something. Maybe they want to wait till they like get their license. Maybe they have like a conditional license. Like this is just one example, but, and they want to wait till they have their full license back before they like extend an offer. Like, hey, you want to go to dinner? Okay, well you have to come pick me up because I got a DUI. Like, it doesn't have the same ring as he'll pick you up at 8. Like, you know what I mean? So maybe like, I'm not saying that that's the case, but like that's like an example of like they have to wait because there's like some sort of, oh, because remember the Chariot was coming out. I was almost getting something like about a car or something. Okay, that's the Queen of Cups, but what is the holdup here for Aries person? The Lovers in reverse. It's almost like out of their control, like it's not a choice they can make or something. What is the holdup? Judgment. Interesting, this like looks like the same angel wings, but they're closed here, but then they're like open. Judgment. And the Devil. I feel like it is some sort of consequences that they have to face for something. What? Oh, well, we don't want to be too nosy. Remember, we set the intention. What's the consequences for? What is the issue though? What consequences for what? The Six of Cups. Maybe something with a child if they have a kid. Maybe they have to work through their own like guilt or something like that. But is the problem like outside or inside more? I feel like it's like outside with the 10 and the 9 of Pentacles coming out. Also the 7 of Cups though. I feel like they're trying to figure out, and then the 2 of Pentacles. I think it is something like not anything emotional necessarily. I feel like this is like something that they have to like troubleshoot and solve on their own. But yeah, what are they thinking about? They're thinking that, I think they are trying to hide something from you, or they don't want, they're kind of trying to stay hidden until they can like reveal more of themselves to you later. Let's see, what is the 7 of Swords? What are they thinking? Reserved. Yeah, I feel like they are trying to kind of like stay back until they can, they're kind of trying to like stay in the shadows here until they can sort of come forward towards you. They're thinking that it's best for them to like stay back right now for some reason. Obviously, we tried to find out what that is. They could have some sort of like legal issue, some sort of like financial issue, like even if it's like child support, like court case pending, something like that. I feel like it could have to do something with that. This is the Moon in Aquarius. They feel like now is a time they kind of have to like not really listen to, not that they're not listening to their feelings. I feel like they are, the moon is there, but they're just like, it's not a time for them to like give into like the whim of their feelings or something like that. What are they feeling about you? Ace of Swords with street smart. I feel like they almost wish they could get your advice or something like that. I think they feel that you're very wise, or that they like talking to you, and that you would probably, it's hard for them to hold back maybe because they know that like your advice would be the best or something like that. The way that this crown is on this sword, almost like you're the supreme advice giver or something like that. Like you have, I feel like you could give advice in a way that's like, it's not just like, oh, like it'll be okay, like, you know, but it's like you say things in a very sharp way. Like you could almost be like tough love, but it's like tough love that makes people feel better. Like, all right, so you fucked up, like get over it. Like, you know, what are you gonna like sit around and feel sorry for yourself? Get up, like find the solution. Okay, like you got a DUI, like take your classes that you have to take. Like I don't know what else. I know someone who's like going through that right now. Take the classes that you have to take the courses, pay your fines, do whatever. Like it is what it is. Like stop drinking and driving, like, you know what I mean? Like whatever, like do what you have to do, and that's it. Learn from it. Thank God you didn't hurt anybody, hopefully. Knight of Wands, I don't think so, hopefully not, but like, whatchamacallit, like hopefully if nobody got hurt, you could just like learn from that and move on. I feel like that might be for some of you. I don't know, like I'm just like getting that like strong. The Hanged Man for how they're seeing you. Talkative, cute. Yeah, I feel like they miss talking to you. I feel like they know that you could. I feel like they like the way that you talk and the things you say. Again, they could just be like thinking back on memories and things, like if you haven't talked lately, or if they're not, like they don't have access to your work. I feel like there's something about your message or whatever you put out that is just your way of being and the way you look at life. They enjoy that and they wish they could like talk to you right now. How are they seeing themselves? Strength, quiet. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So maybe they're like on the outside, like looking in at you somehow. Maybe they, if you have like them blocked, maybe they made a fake social media account, or I feel like they have like access to hear you talk, but you're not able to hear them. Yeah. Outside looking in. It's reminding me of like Buffy and Angel in that episode, Things Pangs. Oh my god. And then the episode of Angel, I just like rewatched Angel. What a great show. I like was so sad when it was over. Like it got canceled. There should have been another season. Like, don't even get me started. But this is like from 20 years ago. Like, it's reminding me of Buffy and Angel, like where when he comes to like, because she's in danger, but he doesn't tell her that he's there. He's like, if I come, it'll be worse. If she sees me, it'll be worse. So I feel like for whatever reason, this person has some stuff to like tend to, and they feel like if you see them, it'll be worse. Because then you might get your hopes up or something like that. But it's almost like I'm with you in spirit. I'm cheering you on from the sidelines. Like, let me get one more. Gamer and scientific. I don't know. I feel like they're trying to, like, obviously be strategic here. And they know that, like, they have to. But that's maybe that part of the song where my life don't know where it's going. They're like, I have to figure some stuff out, like, just on my own first. So, okay, the Eight of Pentacles. What are their intentions towards you? To continue, like, working on the problem. To keep working on. Hardworking. Okay, yeah. Keep working. I mean, I feel like they're really putting in the time. I don't know that this is about money. I really feel like they're trying to, what are they working on? Queen of Wands, the Empress. Interesting. I feel like they're trying to like work into somebody who's worthy of you with that. He's like, they want to make sure they're in like a good energy so you don't kind of like snub them. It's almost like the Lovers, Justice. I don't know, they want to like really make sure that they're somebody that they're proud of. And again, if they have this kind of lingering legal issues, they don't want to come to you like, oh, my house is in foreclosure, like, sorry, like, they might come in any day now and like condemn it, like, you can't really be in here. The Seven of Pentacles, stubborn. Their next actions. Let's see, one more. Warm. I feel like this is almost like they really could come forward, but they're just, they want to feel your warmth is something that, oh yeah, like they want to, but they're keeping themselves quiet. They're keeping themselves, and it's really like costing them. Like they really want to, like, it's almost like these pentacles are almost like fully formed here, but they're like, it still needs a little more time, like, you know, and whatever, you know, it is what it is. When they're ready, they'll come forward, chill and passionate. They're trying to like chill, like calm their passions down. I feel like they really want to feel you. Like warm, I feel like it's more like this, where it's like, oof, they want to just sink into you, and it'll make them feel so much better probably about what's going on. But maybe they don't want to like use you as a crutch or something. They're like kind of afraid of that, so they're like, let me just wait till all my shit's straightened out here. But at the same time, like, you know, there's never, maybe there'll be a point where you're like worry free for a little while, but there's always going to be something going on. So let's see what else is going on with them, and then we'll get messages. Clouds, temporary problems. Yeah, there's something going on, like, definitely. Okay, let me close my eyes and just close, and I'll just pick some. What's going on with the Aries person? My eyes are still closed, I promise. I don't even know if they're going upside down. And that one. Okay. Boop. All right. November. We have pin, new job or career, muddled, unclear thinking. So maybe they're having trouble at work. Tree, affairs with your family, wishbone, wishes granted. Okay. The affairs with your family, that was like the whole thing going on in my reading, my Capricorn moon reading, slowly but surely getting ahead. So like it seems like they are making progress. It's just taking longer. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. So yeah, it's just like they're not thinking clear, and a wish is granted. Cute. So maybe they did hear from you, or they know that you're, or maybe they know that, like, wait, let me just finish my thought. Maybe they did hear from you. They know that you still have feelings for them somehow. Recognition and reward. I feel like they're waiting until they get to a certain point. So I feel like this is more, this could also just be them like feeling like they need to be farther ahead. Maybe they did just get a new job and they want to make sure they're like not gonna get distracted or something like that. Maybe they're gunning for a promotion here. They really want to like impress you. It could, for some people it could be that. It doesn't have to be this like negative thing, like the, you know, drunk driving thing we were talking about. What's going on in their life? Is there, what's the problem? Let's see. I mean, Pisces, that could be, what is the problem going on in their life? Pluto transform with water energy. So maybe this is just emotional. Maybe it's just more about the way they feel and their emotional body here. No, I really feel like it's something going on like outside. Even like these things that came out, they're more like tangible. So I feel like it is like they need help with like a specific problem here. So okay, I feel like they recognize maybe you as somebody that could help them or something like that, help them get into a more clear-headed mindset, just because of the way that you look at life. Like I was saying, you have that kind of tough love vibe where you'd be like, all right, like come on now, let's get it together. It's not that bad, like you're making this worse. And they like how you kind of like clear their head for them, but they're like, well, I need to figure out how to do that on my own. All right, so let's grab some of these. Oh, is this what's the tea? Oh my god. What's the tea? Like, I don't know. Sometimes these cards kind of throw me off. So what's going on with Aries person? I'm not going to expand on these. I'll just like leave it if they don't make sense. Moving. Okay. So like I was saying, the foreclosure, or maybe they got evicted or something like that. Jackpot, winning money, got rich inheritance, unexpected money. Maybe the affairs with your family, maybe they inherited some money or something. There was an inheritance that came through. Or maybe they like got the inheritance and then they like blew through it, or there's something going on there. Love triangle, third party, multiple lovers, choices. I honestly wasn't getting that, but obviously that could be the case, especially if they're married and that's the legal thing that they have to go do. I would more so take it like that. Divination, abuser. Okay. Maybe they've been like watching too many like tarot readings, or they've just been thinking about this too much. Dust it off, love on the brain. I just get one at a time. Drama starter. What's one more? Okay. Broke ass, but it's in reverse. So maybe they did get an inheritance, but then they kind of made some bad choices and now they're trying to like really work their ass off to build it up. I wouldn't say the wishes granted would be like the inheritance, especially if it was due to a death, but maybe they did get a promotion, or they feel like a promotion is what they're wishing for now in order to like have more money to be able to fix their finances here. So, okay. Wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited. I don't know. So what would they want to say to you guys? What would Aries person want to say to Aries? I love that you can laugh at yourself. I feel like they think that you would kind of like make a joke, like you would make the situation like put like a lighter spin on it. Like I feel like they take things so seriously, and I think that you kind of come in and you're just like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, your energy is so refreshing. I feel like you would just refresh the situation in their own mind. I feel like they've been going on. They would like love your input. I want to kiss you more than I've ever wanted anything here. Yeah, with that attraction, you're not kidding. Coming through like 2 times with the passion. You're not afraid to look silly. Your strength and kindness inspire me every day. I've dreamt about you. I feel your energy so strongly. Whether they're spiritual or not, maybe they just can like really just like imagine what you would say, and they're just like, you know, like they just really miss you. I always imagine the life we could have together. You carry yourself with such grace. I don't know if I said that, but I was getting that with the artist. Like, that's how they were feeling about you. I love you. And you're badass. Anything else? You're so innocent, but so sexy. Oh, all right. Let's just use these, and then that's the end. So I'm scared to 100% give into these feelings. I think they're using whatever problems they're having as sort of like an excuse to... Because I was getting a vibe from this that they could, but they're just being stubborn came out. So it's almost like they're kind of like blocking themselves. There's Kundalini energy. That's where I think all that sexual passion energy is coming from. I'm ashamed of the way I've treated you. I know I have to save myself. You can't do it for me. And your eyes are so intense. So yeah, they're ashamed of the way they've treated you, and they want to try to figure it out. So, it's like they feel like getting your input would be cheating or something like that. But I feel like they also like want your input, and it might just like your input might come in and not actually come up with a solution, but just like make them feel better about it. So they should really like might benefit from like just reaching out. But whatever, like when they're ready, like you'll know, and you just have to trust in that. Like when they're ready, like all the excuses in the world couldn't stop them. So all right, let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.